サノバウィッチ。これでよし。
Nene, what are you doing?
ほら、これです。
I see a picture where Nene has pointed. It's the one we took at the aquarium yesterday. She stuck it up on the locker, the same place she put the one we took on our last date in the other world.
ここに貼っても構いませんよね。
No, of course not. But I don't know, what do you say we get something better to put it on? I was thinking maybe like a corkboard, so we can put more stuff on it. This photo is only the first of many we'll take.
そういうのもいいですね。
We gaze sweetly into each other's eyes, but not even a second later a voice interrupts.
稲葉ですけど。いらっしゃいませ、稲葉さん。
Hello!
なんか自分失敗しました？そんなことはありませんよ。さあ、遠慮せずに中に入ってください。それじゃあ、失礼します。
After standing in the entryway, poking her head inside for the past minute or so, she hesitantly walks in. Well, it is what it is. Can't forget we are at school here, and helping Inaba-san with her problem takes priority.
それで、どうでしょうか。明確な解決方法があることではないと分かっているんですが。すみません。いろいろ考えてみたんですが、やっぱり人気者になる方法は思いつきませんでした。そうですか。まあそうですよね。人気者なんてなろうとしてなるものじゃありませんよね。ですが話題のきっかけになるものならありますよ。本当ですか？それだけでも十分です。ぜひ教えてください。はい、それはですね、じゃーん、これですよ。それって 3DW とモンカリ？これなら持っている人も多くて共通の話題になりますよね。稲葉さんだってゲームが好きなわけですから。はい。確かにゲームは好きですけど、どうして綾津先輩がそれを知ってるんですか？それはですね、もしかして見ましたか？お昼に私がゲームをしているところ。お昼
Ah, yeah, sorry, it was kinda hard to bring up, but yeah, we saw you eating by yourself. See, sometimes we drop by the club room during lunch break, and we just happened to see you on the way.
そうなんですか。恥ずかしいところを見られちゃいましたね。
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been in similar situations. But anyways, we were thinking, Inaba-san, would you like to have lunch with us from now on?
いいんですか？はい、もちろん構いませんよ。
But of course, we only mean temporarily. Your ultimate goal is to eat with your classmates to form better relationships, but you are free to eat with us until you reach that stage.
ということで、どうでしょうか？はい、よろしくお願いします。
Unfortunately, lunch is already over for today, but we can still play Monhan together.
稲葉さんは協力プレイをしたことはあるんですか？はい、野良プレイで何度か。それじゃあぜひ私を助けてください。実は買ったばっかりでランクも全然なんです。はい、任せてください。
Thus, our new friendship with Inaba-san had formed. After that, she played Monhan in her classroom just like the time before. The girls who noticed approached her, and she played with some of the bigger fans among the guys. She resultingly became friends with the girls into games, but strangely enough, this time she didn't get on the bad side of any other girls. I'm supposing it's because those specific girls aren't in her class anymore. But of course, I never knew all the kids in her class, so I can't be certain.
The days following were filled with even more fun, and we shared many great times, playing Monhan and just messing around in general when there were no people consulting us. And when we did get students asking for help, we approached their problems with enough seriousness that we'd never think of second chances. Nene and I were living our lives in relative happiness, but well, given the stunt I pulled a day or two prior, peace and quiet would be a little much to ask for. What's your deal, man? The moment I enter the classroom, Kaido pounces on me like a wild animal.
Oh,
that. How'd you figure that out anyways? Oh, is it? Well, seeing how Nene's entire class witnessed our dashing escape from the classroom, it would be strange if no rumor started. I was pretty much prepared for it.
学年クラス問わずみんなが口にしてるよ。本当に綾地さんに彼氏ができたのかって。
で、どうなんだよ。
Well, yeah, we are going out.
マジ？
I just said we are.
嘘だ。認めない。そんなの認めないぞ。なんでまた星名なんかに。
Wow, did you call me a loser? That's plain rude, man.
相手はあの綾地さんだぞ。自分で釣り合ってると思うのか？
No, actually I don't. I readily and confidently confirm it. Even just appearance-wise, the difference is like night and day, heaven and earth. You get the picture. But I honestly feel like worrying about being good enough is just an excuse for people too concerned about other people's thoughts. So yeah, I decided to live how I want and not let it bother me.
あの星名がこんな前向きなことを言うなんて。一体何があったの？
実は偽物なんじゃねえのか、こいつ。
Well, yeah, anyone would find a change like that suspect.
星名ぐらいでいけたのなら、先に告白してれば、俺にも可能性があったのかもしれないのか。いや、俺に可能性が。いやいや、俺にこそ可能性が。
こうなってから言い出すような勇気のない君らには無理じゃない？
厳しいな。分かってるよ。分かってるけど、言わせてくれてもいいじゃないか。憧れだっただから。
Look guys, she's my girlfriend, so pause off.
おお、勇ましいじゃないか。というかほんと、雰囲気変わったな。
Yeah, stuff happened.
そうか。ま、いい顔になったんじゃないか。
というか、カイドウはあんまり悔しがってないんだね。星名が綾地さんと付き合っていることに。
俺、確かに可愛いし、憧れという気持ちはあるけど。
His heart already belongs to a different lady.
そうなの？誰さ、カイドウの好きな人って。
そんなの言えるわけないだろ。修二お前。
Ah, crap, sorry, just kinda slipped out.
っていうか、なんで修二が知ってんだよ。
Well, I just kinda guessed it from how you act around her.
ちゃんと隠してたはずなのに。
ねえ、誰なの？教えてよ。ねえ。
聞こえない。
あれ、綾地さん？
本当だ。噂をすれば。
どうかしたの？はい、いや、修二君にちょっと用事がありまして。本当に隠さなくていいんですか？私はともかく修二君は。
It's fine. I want it this way. It's certainly rough being subject to a collection of negative emotions such as jealousy. But honestly, all of that is meaningless compared to the invaluable treasure I've obtained. Being with Nene means things like that will happen, so I have to learn to ignore it if I want to stay with her. So, what brings you here?
お昼休みなんですが、先生に仕事の手伝いをお願いされまして、それでお昼は一緒には食べられないと思うんですが、これ お弁当です。よければどうぞ。
Thanks, Nene.
それはまさか。
愛妻弁当？
別にまだ妻じゃないですよ。今まだって言った？
それに手作りには違いないんだよね。
それははい、私の手作りです。じゃあやっぱり愛妻弁当じゃん。そうなんでしょうか。
She starts to fidget around bashfully. And boy oh boy, does she look cute doing that. I can't keep a grin from forming on my face.
いいねいいね。星名ってば愛されてるね。
おい、二人がいつ別れるか書けないか？
あ、じゃあ1週間後。
俺は3時間後。
I can hear you, you know. The commotion had started, but little did I know, the real storm was yet to come.
おい、どれだよ、あやちさんの彼氏って。
ほら、あれ、あそこに立っている男。
はあ、あの冴えない感じの？なんであんなやつがあのあやちさんの彼氏なんだよ。
そんなのこっちが聞きたい。
Curious students show up at our classroom one after the other to get a look at me. And not just kids in our own grade, upperclassmen and underclassmen too. Gazes of jealousy prick me with each pair of eyes, but oddly enough, they don't bother me now. I hate pain, of course, anyone does, so if possible, I like to avoid it. That hasn't changed. But I don't regret revealing our relationship to everyone. I don't whatsoever. I guess that's just more proof that I've gained more self-confidence. Really goes to show that even something as simple as changing your mindset can completely change the way you perceive the world around you. And there's one more thing I didn't expect. The second years and upperclassmen, for their part, only eye me with jealousy, but...
あの人が星名先輩か。見た目は結構普通だよな。誰もが羨むイケメンってわけじゃない。それでもあの綾地先輩の恋人になるなんて内面がイケメンなのかな。もしくはテクニシャンとか。
テクニック？
けどそうだな、魅力があるからこそ綾地先輩を落としたんだろうし。
すげえ。
Some of the younger kids are starting to idolize me like I'm some hero or god. It seriously surprised me. I never thought I'd get gazes of admiration instead of jealousy. But even more unexpected was that it had a noticeable effect on the OC.
俺、星名先輩のこと尊敬してます。
Okay, thanks, I guess.
綾地先輩と付き合うだなんて、きっと俺なんかには想像できないような経験があるんですよね。
Aren't you essentially just saying I'm average, but in more flattering terms?
そんなことないですって。本当に尊敬してますから、その経験を生かして、ぜひ俺の相談に乗ってくれませんか？
ということで、自分と先輩が知り合いだって聞いたみたいで、紹介してほしいって言われまして。ここのことを言っても大丈夫ですよね？はい、面白半分ではなく真剣な悩みでしたら誰でも歓迎ですから。そうですか、よかった。
俺、やばいくらい悩んでるんです。だからよろしくお願いします。
Last time, Kawakami-kun only came reluctantly upon Inaba's son prompting him. This time, however, he took the initiative and came to us of his own will. And he's regarding me like I'm some god. Well, sorry, but I'm not actually as experienced as you think. Nene's my first girlfriend.
初めての彼女が綾地さんとか、やばいっすね。
というか、自分は未だに信じられないんですよ。ネネ先輩は星名先輩なんかのどこに惹かれて付き合ってるんですか？
Could you at least be more discreet if you're going to throw me under the bus? I'm a teenage guy. My feelings are delicate.
そうですね。一緒にいて楽しいですし、ドキドキしますし、この部分がではなく、私は 修二くんの全部が好きです。気づいたら好きになっちゃってました。
As happy as that makes me feel, it's also equally embarrassing.
恋する乙女って感じですね。これは完全に惚れちゃってますね。
やっぱり星名先輩はヤバいっす。そこら辺の男とは違いますよ。頼れる人は先輩しかいないんです。先輩のその経験と知識を俺に貸してください。
If there's anything I can do, I'll be glad to help. But I don't want you to mistake me for some love guru or anything. I really don't have much knowledge and experience, I promise.
そうなんですか。でも少なくとも俺よりは経験がありますよね。
川上くんの悩みって恋愛事なんだよね。もしかして誰か告白したい相手がいるとか？あれ、そうなんですか？
いや、告白はもう済んでて。
そうなんだ。ねえねえ、誰と付き合ってるの？
そうやって問い詰められるのが嫌だから他のやつには言ってないんだよ。
ごめんね、つい気になっちゃって。話の腰を折ってごめんね。どうぞ続けて。
それで今度デートに行く話になってるんですけど、俺も人生初のデートなんで一体どこに行けばいいのか何をすればいいのか分かんなくて。だからお願いします。ぜひ星名先輩と綾津先輩のデートを参考にさせてください。
Huh?
参考ですか？川上くんが考えたデートプランを実際に試してみるとかじゃなく？
俺も考えてはみたんすけど全然まとまらなくて真っ白な状態でマジやばいんすよ。だから実際にデートを見学して参考にさせてもらえればって。
Nene and I look at each other, frowningly unsure of what to do. Well, I never thought there'd be changes like this. Previously, Kawakami-kun came up with a date plan and we then rehearsed it for him to see how well it worked and gave him advice after. But it seems that since me dating Nene is a widely known fact around the school, I've become someone he really respects and trusts.
どうします？
Good question. If he wants to actually observe our date, that means he'd be watching from start to finish. God almighty, that sounds so embarrassing.
どうかよろしくお願いします。
He bows his head in desperation. Come to think of it, Nene was able to retrieve quite a few fragments from him last time. That's proof enough that he considers this a big problem. Of course, we don't need fragments any longer, but that doesn't mean we can simply turn a blind eye and not help him. If that led to them breaking up by some chance, I'm sure both Nene and I would regret it deeply. The thought of being watched on a date is embarrassing beyond belief, but if Nene is okay with it, I am as well.
私も恥ずかしいですが、デートを見られる程度なら私も力になりたいと思います。
本当っすか？ありがとうございます。
Just to be clear though, this should only serve as reference. I doubt you'll see much luck if you just copy our date place for place.
分かってます。実際に見せてもらってイメージが持てたらプランも決めやすくなると思うんです。
Alright, then I'm fine with it.
ありがとうございます。
自分もついていっていいですか？自分の場合はただの興味なんですけど、デートなんてしたことないんで、特にお二人のデートってどんなことするのか気になって。そんな期待の眼差しを向けられると照れます。それに困ります。別に変なことなんてしませんよ。普通ですからね、普通。変なことって言うとやっぱりさすがに交尾なんてしませんし、そんなの見せられもしませんよ。なんか生々しい。自分はキスとかそういうのかと思ってましたよ。まさかいきなりそんな
というかそういう反応が出るってことはお二人はもう。
そんな変なこと聞かないでくださいよ。 答えられるはずないじゃないですか。いやもうその反応だけで十分というか、それはつまりネネ先輩ってもうバージンじゃ。大人
先輩、星田先輩、やっぱり相談に来てみてよかったです。
You guys are being way too wild about this. Calm down a little, please.
だってやっぱり自分らぐらいの年になるとそれぐらい普通というかしておかなきゃいけないのかなって。
Well, I don't think you should have sex just because you think everyone else is doing it.
でもネネ先輩、ちょっと話を聞かせてください。どうなんですか？やっぱり痛いんですか？知りませんよ。あ、男衆はちょっと外に出ててください。ここからは女同士の話なんで。
With that turn of events, both Kawakami-kun and I are forcibly shoved out of the club room without warning.
というか、俺の相談だったはずなんですけど。
Well, yeah, just know that the reference thing's happening.
よろしくお願いします。
I'll work out the details with Nene later and get back to you soon.
はい。あともう一つ新たに相談があるんすけど。
Yeah, sure, but could you please not blush? It is not a pleasant feeling, to say the least. Going off the nervousness I'm sensing from him, I think I can guess what he's about to say.
先輩、率直にお聞きしますが、AV は役に立ちますか？
Yeah, I knew it.
どうなんすか？
Porn. Well, in some ways it does, in other ways it doesn't.
なんか微妙な反応ですね。
I'd at least say you shouldn't take everything they do in porn at face value. There's a lot of acting involved, and in the first place, there's just no way you're going to fuck like a male porn actor.
じゃあエロゲーなら役に立ちますか？
Yeah, don't use those, they'll just pollute your mind. I mean, the protagonists are all unpopular virgins, yet they get to fuck any girl they want. How's that realistic? Kawakami-kun plays eroge?
そうっすか。やっぱりエロゲはファンタジーなんですね。初めてなのにあんなに感じる少女はいないっすね。
Okay, I'd say that depends largely on the girl and how good of a job the guy does.
それって先輩のことをこれからゴッドフィンガー先輩って呼んでもいいですか？
Dude, no, I'm gonna smack you if you don't stop. Look, the point I'm getting at is porn can be a decent reference for some things, but don't try to mimic it. That's your safest bet. Oh, and communication is key. Articulate everything you're doing to the girl. Porn is mainly for guys, so some of the things they do in there might not be something girls like. Don't play it by the book, don't rush things, and take it easy. That's the best advice I can give.
ああ、ゴッドフィンガー先輩が言うと説得力がありますね。
Stop, I'm seriously gonna smack you.
すみません。
Also, keep the whole thing about me and Nene doing you know what a secret. The school's already going nuts over us dating, so if they figured out some of the more personal stuff we've done, I might get killed.
分かってます。誰にも言いません。だから俺が付き合ってるって話もどうか内密に。
Of course, I won't. Breaking confidentiality would be pretty bad for the club's reputation.
で、1回目のデートってどこまで行っていいんすかね？そのおっぱいとか触っていいんすか？
I know that feel, but no, don't do that. Just calm down and relax, buddy. So not only am I helping him with the date itself, now I found myself giving him advice on the after part of the date. Why am I talking about sex with some guy I just met? God, this is embarrassing. Just how did things even come to this?
サノバウィッチ